Hey y'all. Yep, Jill here again. Coming to you from Houston, Texas. Actually, it's sort of like a suburb of Houston in Conroe. But man, there's a couple hundred suburbs of Houston. If y'all never been to Houston, it's an experience. I tell you what. I think I was gonna look up how many people live here, and I forgot, but I know a long time ago it was 5 million, and so I think it's probably more than that now. In fact, I'm pretty sure this morning when I was driving to my photo shoot, there was 2.5 million on Interstate 45 with me. I'm quite confident of that. And the good thing about Houston though is everybody drives fast, so I fit right in. I think most people were driving about 80 this morning, so I wasn't late to my photo shoot, which is a good thing because I can't stand to be late. Like that's my thing. I respect my homeowners enough that they go through everything they go through for me to come. I'm sure not going to be late. So I fit right into this 80-mile-an-hour speed limit in Texas. And I posted on a blog earlier a sign, a speed limit sign at 80 mile an hour, and somebody said, "Is that true?" And that wasn't Photoshop, folks. It's wide open. You know, not here in Houston. I'm exaggerating. It's not 80, but last night I was on quite a few roads that the speed limit's 80, and I'm fixing to head. It's almost 8 o'clock. It was a long day, but a really good day. But anyway, now I got to drive up to North Texas, north of Dallas, and it's a 4-hour drive. So, but a lot of it's 80 miles an hour. So that'll be cool. Because I'm telling you what, only 2.5 million people were on the interstate with me this morning, and if I hadn't waited until almost 8 o'clock, all 5 million of them would have been on the interstate with me earlier. So anyway, I'm ranting and raving about Texas, but I tell you what, it's good to be back in the Lone Star State for me, because even though we left here and moved to Virginia, Texas will always have a big place in my heart, just like New Mexico does. You know, where you're from is always important, but I lived in Texas for 20 years. Different places, but Texas is a great place to live, and it's not for everybody, definitely, but the people here are so nice, really, truly. And I was talking with my homeowner today. Her name's Kathi Fagan. Her and her husband Danny live here in Conroe, and we're talking about people in Texas are proud people, and they're proud to be from Texas. They're proud to live in Texas, and I'm proud that I spent 20 years in Texas. And if it weren't for the heat and the drought for our livestock, our horses and our cattle, that was a tough thing. And for me to have to drive so far for all my photo shoots, that was tough. That had a lot to do with why we moved, but it had nothing to do with the great state of Texas, because it really is the great state of Texas. And I tell you what too, if they ever decide to secede from the Union, I'm coming back. Did I just say that? I'm sorry, that probably offended a lot of people, but all joking aside. Anyway, back to the whole point of this this little video blog here. I know y'all get tired of hearing me say the same thing over and over. I'll never be able to make another video if I just keep telling you how great my homeowners are and how blessed I am and what a wonderful day I had. So I'm gonna try to refrain from that. But I got some pictures to show you from the house I did today. Again, it was Danny and Kathi Fagan. And I don't have to say a word. You just wait till this little video ends and then scroll down and see the pictures I'm fixing to post. And you better be sitting down. And I'm just going to be real blunt now, because I'm in Texas. I can be blunt, even though y'all might just be appalled. You're appalled that I would move back to Texas if they seceded from the Union. So I already got you on the bricks. So I'm just going to tell you this. Before you see these pictures, you might want to put on your Depends, because you just might pee your pants over these next pictures. Okay, so I said it. I'm human. Anyway, that's how good it is. That's pretty good, because I don't usually say that out loud to 10,000 people who are going to hear me say it. But I had an inkling before I ever came that this was a good house, because my dear friend Pat Evans, she told me it was, and she's the one that hooked me up. And she came today to be with us, and she's like my best stylist ever. She could keep up with Jimmy Kramer. Let me just tell you, look out, Jimmy, because I got a new stylist. working for me now, Pat Evans. But anyway, Pat told me it was good, and I saw a couple sneak peek pictures, but I never in my wildest dreams could believe that this house is here in Conroe, Texas. It's a new house in the middle of this huge brand new subdivision, and on the outside you would never guess what you're fixing to see when that door opens. And I'll tell you what makes Kathi Kathi, and what makes Kathi's house the best, because Kathi's free. Kathi's free to do what she does in her own style, in her own way. She doesn't care what's trendy, she doesn't care what's everybody else is doing, and she doesn't care what anybody else thinks, and she's not afraid to mix different eras. She has a lot of Pilgrim Century, and she's been doing Pilgrim before Pilgrim was cool, so to speak. You know, Pilgrim's kind of coming into its own now, and I'm doing more and more of it, but not in my own home, but I mean photographing it. But she was doing Pilgrim a long time ago, and she mixes it with 18th century flawlessly. I mean, just beautifully. It's amazing. And so I love that she has the freedom. She said, you know, Jill, truly, and I just buy what I love, and it works. And if it doesn't work for anyone else, that's okay. It works for me. And trust me, it works for me too, because it's wow. It's really wow. And you know, I'm proud of every house I do. I really am. People ask me all the time, what's your favorite house? And I think I've told you this before. My favorite house is the house I'm in that day. That's why I'm always so giddy excited to do a video when I leave my homeowners, because I'm on a high. I mean, who wouldn't be? It's hard to leave a home with amazing collections and not just be buzzing, you know, and I'll be buzzing all the way to North Texas tonight, reliving every photo and every word. But this house is really, really, really cool. And I'm gonna stop there, because like I said, I just go on, and y'all get tired of hearing me do that. But I'm gonna let Kathi's pictures stand on their own, and I won't have to even go on and on much longer. So, and besides that, it's 8 o'clock, and I got a 4-hour drive, and I got a photo shoot tomorrow in McKinney, Texas, the home of Cliff and Adrian Dykes. And so I'm excited about that, and I need to get up there, and then I need to get a good night's sleep so I can be my very best for Adrian tomorrow, because I'm looking forward to spending the day with her. And so I hope you guys will not get sick of me and tune me in tomorrow, so I can be giddy about my next house I do, and so show you more pictures of that. So hey y'all, I love y'all so much. I really do. People tell me all the time they listen to my nutso. There's a guy chasing his dog at the CVS parking lot. Anyway, I hear people tell me they listen to my insane blog, and why anyone would, I have no idea, but believe me, I appreciate the fact that you do. And so I hope you won't quit me. I'll try to think of some new things to tell you about, instead of just go on and on, be giddy about the house I did. So all the way back to Virginia, I'll be dreaming up some crazy stories to tell y'all to keep this silly blog interesting. So but until then, I really do love y'all, and I appreciate you, and we'll talk soon. Have a good night. Bye.